Well, the fact is, you know, like people like Jimmy Dawkins, Big Voice Odom, these guys was coming to Europe all the time. And what was happening, they would get back to Chicago and tell people like Luther or Lonnie Brooks and Willie James or whatever, Big Mojo, yeah, we're gonna get you guys over there the next time we go. And all these things just started happening. So Montreux was the very first thing I did in Europe. Then France to back up John Lee Hooker. Well, Hooker, he came to Europe and we was his support band. Not the backup band, not to back him up, but the support band, you see. So that happened with Luther Allison, I think 2 or 3 tours straight. Hooker have a big name. Who is this young guy? Who we jammed together after Hooker's segment, doing Hooker's last song, whatever. So my name was there. Then Big Voice Odom also had a big name in Europe. So my band backed up Big Voice for 2 or 3 tours. So that gave me a chance to come to Europe, to France, and 2 and 3 times a year, like 5 weeks at a time. So it just got sticky. I couldn't bring the musicians back. Now it's time for us to venture out now into Switzerland more, into Germany more, or into Austria, into Italy, into Spain, and all these things was happening just like that. My manager said, you must come here, you're closer, it's cheaper, and we gotta break a name for you. We gotta make Luther Allison a name. So that's what I did.
1 cup of coffee, 2 cups of tea. 1 for you, I need 2 for me. See, I'd like to wine and dine. You get the glass, he will get the wine. I'm serious, so serious. I'm serious. Serious as a hard time. I'm serious. Serious, ooh, ah.
And in France and in Europe itself now, many more people have been able to say, we know who Luther Allison is, and Luther Allison knows that. In the USA, I know I got a lot of fans, just simply don't know where I am. Even basically when I'm there, they don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm proud to be here, you know. So I want to continue to stay as long as I can and go back to the States when I can, play back in the States when I can, but visit as much as I can. That's important to me right now. I want to go back home and go fishing and visit and go to Cubs game or something, you know. I want to do something like that.
Yes, I know Luther Allison real well. I worked with him lots of times when he was living here in, here in the States before he went over to Paris, over to France. And I know him real well as one of the finest guitars around, I mean, this cat could really play guitar and squeeze them strings, When he break a string, it deserved being broke.
When I first started coming to France, people keep saying Chicago blues, and I'm saying it's not a such thing as Chicago blues. The blues came to Chicago, and see, from my peers like down in Arkansas in the cotton plantation, and for the cotton plantation people in the black and white level, the poor people down there finally ventured out to Chicago, to Detroit, to Los Angeles, or to New York, or whatever. Now let me tell you now, I taught him a little blues. Now you see, us together, well, we feel good, feel real good in my own hometown. I'm so glad that we are in my own hometown, in my own hometown. Come
together in my hometown. I'm so glad we are together in our hometown. Well, what happens, Bernard has so many beautiful ideas, especially his age, man, and what he's learned through the years now. And when he bring that to me, I just enhance it because it's things that I've done over the years, you know, and I really never had anybody to do this with after Magic Sam, Freddie King, and those guys, because we used to do this all the time. And Bernard said, hey, Dad, what do you think about this? Right on stage. Say, go for it, let's try it. And the people love it. And I love it because he brings something new, some new light to the blues, okay? So we just do it. Just do it. Has something deeper than I can explain, you know. I mean, I come through, say for instance, I'm 53 years old, and I come through a lot of good times and a lot of hard times, and most of it was the most hard time. From Chicago days to Paris to where I am now, which is like a spread of like 7 years. That's not long at all. And to see what's going down around me right on, why can't we smile when we sing and play the blues? Why can't we have a good time? That's what Luther wants out of this situation. I don't want to be a stranger in any place I walk, any place I spend my money. I want to be part of the universe of nature, man. I don't need to be no strangers. I don't need fans. I want friends. Let's make friends fans. You know, I want an everyday deal. If I see you today, I want to see you tomorrow too. That's where I'm at.